So hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. So we are walking down technically from the mountain to take the bus from where we are to basically the downtown of Nice. And it says it's about 40 minutes walk at least. So yesterday I did take the walk from where we are down. It took a little bit longer because I took towards the end for the buses. I took the technically the wrong road, and it took the summer like a longer route technically to the bus. So we'll find today. We'll make sure we'll take the correct route and not the wrong route again. So we are about 90% down already. So on at least 95%, and we are taking the last road down. Yesterday there is a staircase there that I took, but now we are going to find the other staircase that we should take down. So we basically have arrived in Nice. Not exactly, we are in the Place of Garibaldi actually, and I decided to get off here so that we can walk at least and to show you guys what is around. So if you have seen my last vlog of Nice, this statue right here is basically Garibaldi who actually founded Nice. That, what do you call it, a merry-go-round? I need to stop for coffee because it is 8:45 and a lot of shops don't open till about 10. So we will stop for coffee, but I don't know whether we should walk on a little or stop for a coffee around here. But we'll walk around a little just to see the coffee shops here. So it seems that we found a good place for the cup of coffee. I wanted to see that shop because that is a shoe shop that seems to be on sale. So we have about 50 minutes before basically all the shops open. So we'll sit for a while, have coffee, finish our coffee, and we'll walk around this area before we head back to the main place technically. So we has just started walking around not far from the coffee place before I want to see what they have this side, because I don't think I have ever been to this side of the Place Garibaldi, but so far I've only been seeing bars and not so much shops at least. So further down that road, the shops are not that fantastic. So we are deciding to head back towards the main place to walk back to the shopping area. That if you've seen the last vlog, you will know what I'm talking about. But in the last vlog, we didn't really show too much of the place, the shopping area, because we arrived way too early and most of the shops are not completely open yet. But this place is mainly a bar area. That is an Asian factory, I think. That's what it says. Eat workshop. And this side is a lot more of the bars. So this is the raw meat shop that at least my mom and my parents always come to. They're on vacation currently. We are on the shopping street and we are walking down. So you have this kind where they sell cooked food, and we first time that sounds like souvenirs. Technically, so this is a fish market. The last time we were here, there's more sittings up here than today. Carrefour Express, and this is the kind of shops that I like because it's like cheap. So I took a wrong turn and I walked off by accident to off the shopping street, and now I have no idea technically where we are, but technically if we continue walking on the road it will take us back to the shopping street, I hope. So today it is much better with the farmers market. He's like barely 8 years old and he's skateboarding so well. And it is until here today where for the farmers market. So we just bought one packet of soda. So if you're just visiting Nice, you have to try the dish here, which is called soda, which is SOCCA, which is made out of chickpeas, and you ask them to put pepper on it. But if you don't want pepper on it, it's totally fine as well. But it is, at least for me, that I prefer it with the pepper on it. And you can eat it like that, just as a meal. So now we're gonna go to the other shops and shop some more, I guess. So we are leaving this site for just maybe a couple of minutes, and we are walking to the other side of Nice, which is very different, which I want to show you guys. And plus this fountain, not the back side, obviously. That is the back side of the statue we do not want to see. Which is always interesting when you see like artists whose sculptures, at least in those days, they always like to sculpture like naked people, which I don't understand why. But yeah, this was the tram that we're taking just now, and this is the fountain, and they are having a jazz festival. So I have never really been to a festival. Let me rephrase it. I have been to a festival, but I went to the festival because I had to work there, but I never really went to a festival where, I'm able to enjoy myself technically. But due to COVID, I'm not very sure I really want to go into a festival because of the crowd. But yeah, this is the other side of the Place, where you have Galeries Lafayette, which is one of the most expensive brands around the world. And you can see like the building structures this side is like much newer and much different than the buildings that side. So this side, it is very different in the types of shops. On the other side is more for like tourists, and at this side you see more locals. There are nice restaurants too. So I have to say that since COVID struck last year and they have like a major shutdown in every country, it is the first time I am seeing where every country at least has a lot of life in the city at least, and even the major sales are the best at this kind of time. And I'm trying not to spend too much money, but apparently I can't resist it. So I have to say that I am pleased, at least with a lot of the items that I got. And now it's coming to like it's already noon, so I am starting to be hungry and going rather than get something. At least find a place to eat. So I have a lot of things that in my mind that I want to have for lunch. There is a very nice restaurant that is not far, but it is a little bit pricey. So we'll see. So my mission now, there is a shop, a place to eat around here called Pasta Pasta, and my mission now is to go and find it for lunch. Otherwise, we'll just eat something around here, but it's gonna be pricey. So we are in Pasta Pasta, and this is ravioli with a big size with dough. So when you come to this, you try to eat here in Pasta Pasta, which gets me. So we just finished lunch and we just left, and we are before we head off. We cannot leave, like go back home at least, without going to by the beachfront, which that is what we're gonna do. And the marketplace is already closed, so it is at least a good day. So we are here, and there is the sign where we went the last trip. We'll walk along for a while before we start heading back to the tram. So the only thing about the beaches here, at least for me, is that it is totally filled with stones, and this guy's pants is seriously falling off his ass. But I don't know why I made that comment, but so it's like only like sand this part, but otherwise it's like only stones, which I don't really like walking on stones as it hurts. So it is 1:30, and I have decided that it is about time that we start heading home, because firstly the sky is starting to turn black, and I don't want to take the risk that it starts falling when I'm out. So that's the first reason why that I decided to head home. The second reason is because I am getting tired. So since I have been up since like 6 a.m. and we came here like arrived around 9, so it's about time. So I missed the 2 p.m. bus, so I'm waiting for the next bus, which is at 3. So it's like one every hour, but it's no worries. And it started to rain quite heavily, so we have no choice. We have to like wait in the shelter until the bus comes.